Hello. Um, Interesting. Have we faced these guys before? I don't think we have. Okay, so they've played 9 games, so they're a little ahead of us. Let's just make sure. Because we did play High Elves. Nope. We have not faced these guys. So let's see what horrors await us. Okay, so he's missing 2, which means he's just got a regular team. Let's have a quick look at what's his team value, 340, so we're the highest. Okay, so we have a moment to look. Bludge Blodge, only 2 bludges, a thrower, this is their main thrower, although this one has, interesting, block, 4 rerolls, that's a lot. Yeah, okay. There's not too much going on here, but that's not to say that, I mean, the high elves are there. A pretty reasonable record, so despite their, despite the, their coach level, 5-4 seems pretty reasonable for somebody at level 11, so no guarantees here, and as always with elves, anything can happen. Okay, they, yeah, I mean, that was pretty much all that was open to him. Spinning non-stop. Thank you, Zelgrax. Well, for trying. I will do my best in your absence. Have a good walk. Not that you can hear me saying that, but, alright, let's see how we do. We've played... This has been a really wacky run with these Norse. We'll offend. And the reason I say that is because we've not faced Chaos, Chaos Dwarfs, Orcs, Nurgle, what else are the big common ones? Necromantic, Undead. Not that you see Undead as much as you do Necromantic. We have faced Khemri once or twice, so... But yeah, it's been a very interesting run. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel when we actually have to face some bash with these guys, if indeed that happens, because the season is closing in fast on us here. Who do we have on the bench? Okay. Hurricane Calf. Probably try and get one of those guys on in place of Vitzerk, who might get thrown off the team unless he decides to get some level up points. Okay, pretty sensible setup here as well. So let's get you out of here for the moment. Let's give Calf his first chance. Let's get our runner back. Where are you? There you are. We'll put you guys up top. Has he given us a decent... Not really. I was trying to see if he'd given us a decent go at any of these guys. I might see if Rollo wants to take out his kicker. But I don't think I can use Ragnar this first turn, so we'll just keep him back. Oh, I forgot we got agility on our guard, that's right. Okay, good times, good times. Okay, this is a weird setup, but I think we're going to go with it. Rollo can punch out that way, and then these guys can have a go at these guys. Yeah. The way he's set up is actually a little bit awkward for us with Frenzy to get into his players here without getting kind of counter-punched. Okay, we got an extra reroll, which is very tasty. Ball is as safe as it can be for the moment, so let's get going here. We didn't break armor, so we'll attempt to pile on. We didn't break armor again. Interesting. We'll stay there. And we'll actually follow up this time. Nice. We'll stay this time. Oh, I don't like how little we're doing to him here, but can't get everything, eh? We'll stay. There we go. That feels a bit better. I think we'll pull him back because he's kind of one of our safeties. We will pull forwards here though to try and protect Rollo. On the wing. And here. And seeing as the ball's on this side, let's drag up just in here in case they decide to... Actually, let's elf screen this. And then you can just kind of sit here in case he decides to come through in numbers. I don't know how aggressive he's going to be. Alright, we picked up the ball. I am going to push forwards. I don't think he has a tackle here, so even if he comes through, it's going to be awkward to try and get the ball off us. I'd like to try and get back to the main. Because if I get down here and he manages to get some guys around, we'll probably be fine, but you never know. That would be intense. I'm not entirely sure why he's looking at that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could actually get this guy right next to us. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. With GFIs and with 2 pluses, he could get a 2 dice blitz on us here. But it's a lot of 2 pluses. So if he goes for it and it succeeds, then I guess we feel pretty bad about that. I wonder if he's going to try fouling, because obviously this guy is prime foul material. But he doesn't have any extras, so it's tricky. He doesn't have tackles, so he's not actually as useful as Ragnar to us. Although he could do some work. What I'm hoping is he just stands this guy up, because then we can attempt the jump up. This guy really wants to be hitting the catches if he can. That would be interesting for us. Okay, so him staying there is potentially quite nice. Because we can now... Oh, and him running away is even better. Because we can now just pop our guard in, like, here. And attempt the jump up block. I'd also need to stand this guy up, though. Who would want to do that? Probably you. Now, traditionally, jump up never works. It did! Hooray! Oh, that's even better, because we're staying right where we are. Okay, we didn't break armor again. Okay. Tasty. Not that you're going to, but that's quite nice. And getting the kicker out is really nice because I don't think he uses... He was on defense and he didn't use his kicker. I just realized that. Okay. We're just going to work on these guys for the moment. Try and take the theoretically easy meat. Because the more damage we can do with that, the better. think I'm going to bring this guy through here to make it awkward for them to get these guys out. And I'm going to try and protect our 2 key pieces. And where am I actually going to sit? I haven't really thought about that. Let's see. Where can you get to? So he's actually... we're a little vulnerable here. So let's bring this guy in here. This guy in here. This guy in here. And that makes dodging back and blitzing very, very awkward. I think we're just going to stop there and see what happens. Yeah, the funny thing about piling on is it does mean you have less players good to go next turn. It's like we've got 2 players down there. That's an unnecessary dodge. Like, you can do this and then dodge through there. I can't tell if he's looking at these seriously or if he's just trying to psych us out by giving us the idea that he might go for that. Because if you know your opponent can see that stuff, which you do, or you know, most of the time you're going to know because you see it happening on your turn. Psychologically, that could prove interesting, kind of just like pathing out routes that are like kind of crazy or super aggressive and then not doing them. It's kind of a bit of a mind game. Okay, moving in aggressively. But we do have guard here, so this guy's going to be on a 1 dice right now. And he can't get better than that. It's not to say it's not worth it, but it's a bit more risky. Okay, it worked out for us on the whole. And then standing up so many guys here means we might get a lot of blocks, but we'll see where he blitzes. These guys are going to be difficult to blitz, obviously. I wonder if he's blitzing here. Yep. Trying to take a kicker for a kicker. He can get on us here if he wants. But this is what Ragnar's here for. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that at the moment. I don't expect him to try this. You could try and come around the side. If you want to stand up Ragnar, you could, but that, of course, you run the risk of him clobbering you, obviously. Alright, so there's potentially a lot of blocks that we can make here. These ones I'd love to make early, but I don't have blocks, so that's always a bit scary. So we're going to stand up here. We're going to stand up here. I might blitz with him. No, we're blitzing here, so let's see, where could you be useful? Here? No, I don't think that actually helps anything. Probably here. I think I'm going to go at this angle. Alright, slightly disappointing on the armor break, but that is to, you know, that's what happens sometimes. And I'm going to bring him back as coverage. I think we're going to stay roughly where we are. We do have this. And if we move with it, we get an assist on here. In this case, we'll stay. Let's see. Very nice. Oh, we got a 3 dice there. Didn't really necessarily work out, but it's okay. Now do we come in here? No, it'd have to be here. Okay, we're going to stretch our formation a bit here. So I think we're going to drop him up inside. Because even though the back is not safe, it's a little safer. We can't go this way because this isn't a proper assist, but this is. Nice. And I think we're going to keep him here to help block off this entrance. Okay. So we knocked a lot of guys over. We got a stun out of it, but that's about it. But they're not going to go down as easy. Well, they're not going to go out as easy because they are armor value 8 for the whole. And he's mostly keeping his catches intact. I'd really like to get a good hit on one of them at some point. See if we can test his armor value 7, but we'll see. So yeah, we definitely have left our back passage open. But it's not an easy... It's not easy access. Interesting. Oh, going for the 1 dice block here. And the dodge out 1 dice block, which worked. Interesting. Kettle always gets armor broken. Oh, not today. I guess he's getting on our guy here. Or here? I don't know. Or here? That's a 1 dice without block. If he moved this guy, he could actually get a 2 dice there. Okay, so that's a reroll. Yeah, that's a danger. But no harm, ultimately. Let's see, let's pop you in here. Which means we can do this. Very nice. You do not have block, and I kind of like where we're at, so I'm just going to do one of those. I do get a hit on his catcher here. It didn't really produce anything. I think we go with block first, because it's safer. We'll follow that one. Who can I get to come over here? I guess you. So I think we may actually be bringing the ball sideways here. So you're just getting up, actually. So I think we're coming in here. That's not ideal. Are we going to double that? Nope. We're going to do the opposite. Okay. No armor break again. Okay. That's more like it. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to blitz on this side and then try and move across. So let's bring you in here. We're going to bring you in here. We're going to bring you in here. And we can actually follow this along because of this guy. Okay, our berserkers are doing some work so far. And then he's kind of stuck now. So we'll see. We've got 3 out for the half, 2 out for the game, which is really good going. He's only got 2 guys standing up right now. So his 1 dice blocks are not proving good for him. But he does have a little pocket here that he could knock this guy over and get in on our guy. So this is not safe. So like, it's why I was trying to work this guy over. But we would have needed to knock him over first time so that he could then follow up to like here or here. But it didn't happen, but it's still okay-ish. He's already committed to the GFI here, but it worked out. Looks like he's going to blitz into our new tackler Uber, who I think leveled up last game. Pushes, which isn't ideal because now even if he follows up, we get to hit him back with tackle. Oof. Yeah, when elves can't dodge, you've got trouble. Okay. So, let's see. I think we are going to try and hit first this way because we can then hit with this guy as well. Even though we're expecting not to get him off. We might actually try for a surf here. Seeing as there's not too many people. We'll see if we knock him over. Actually, even if I don't knock him over. Okay, we did knock him over. No, let's go for the tackle. We'll put him on the sideline, see what he does. Okay, we probably should have knocked him off. That's not what we wanted there. Let's see. It doesn't matter which direction we come in from. I really wanted to be hitting this guy, but it's not going to happen now. Sorry, I was assessing whether I wanted to just hit him with this. But I think because of where we're at in the game, we do want to make a bit of a move here. So what we're going to do is move up to here. You know what? We could actually go here. I'm gonna go here. We're gonna put our guard kinda in next to him. We're gonna try and keep these guys somewhat occupied with our strength 4 guys. We can bring you through to here. And I think just to try and avoid getting knocked down here, we're going to bring Sigurd down here. So we're not like in a major hurry, but I do want to make sure I'm on this side of him. Okay, what's the plan here? Because that is not where you want to be. Alright, so I think seeing as we're still relatively in a good position, we'll go after this guy. No dice on an armor break or anything. So we still have plenty of guys right now. What I'm thinking is it might be time to try and get rid of this sure hands, eh? Okay, that's fine. Actually, let's pop you here. And we'll have you here, seeing as you have tackle. There is an element of risk here. Let's bring you up. Okay, we KO'd him. And we got sent off. It's all good. It was a calculated risk based on the fact we still had 13 guys. I suppose maybe we should have gone for... No, I think the tackle is better overall. But there is a reasonable call for having a foul-based player on... a dirty player on this. Ooh. His rolls are being just absolutely brutal right now. I hope he hangs around, honestly. I don't want to bring too many guys back here. Do we have a tackler down here? We do. But because of how I've positioned, that's not who I can hit first. He's a tackler. So let's do this. Okay. And then follow. Because that gives us that. And then we'll just mark them up as best we can so we don't get any nasty surprises. And then do this one. I'm not going to foul again because holding on to that extra guy, I mean, one of our guys could easily get injured this turn or next. Or, you know, like, we could get guys injured on the, on their turn 8 kickoff as well. I see why he has 4 rerolls now. Sadly, there's nobody to hit, so we will just go into the end zone. Now, would things be a whole lot different if he was making those dodges? Honestly, this is going to sound maybe silly, but I think it might potentially actually be worse for him. And the reason I say that is because he'd have more guys up, so we'd have more guys to kind of lay into. Oh, both his KOs came back. So he's only down 2. We're down... Well, we're not down anybody yet, but we are down 1 overall. Okay. We'll squeeze these guys up as well. Okay, and then we'll just pop everybody else back. You actually need to be right here. Yeah, the reason I was fouling that guy as well is because with sure hands, you know, that negates our strip ball. So I was trying to get rid of the sure hands guy because that way Torstein would be always effective. Or a lot more effective anyway. The only thing that would be a problem for him is potentially either both downs or if he has block or skulls. Let's kick it this way, I guess. Oh, I suppose we'll go here then. He just wants to get that one SVP to get this guy another skill. He has rolled a lot of ones. But like I say, I think by the time he really started rolling those, they actually, overall, have not been too much of a hindrance. May have actually saved him a little bit. That could be wrong, because he could have put together some kind of crazy play to knock the ball out, but we had the ball carrier fairly well protected. But still, you don't want to... It doesn't really... For all I can say, maybe it helped him. You don't feel that way when it's actually you. So there we go. Vitsark. Oh, he lives on. Not in this game, but in general. Still has a reroll left as well. You want one more? There you go. Kalf. So yeah, if Kalf gets injured here, we're down a player as well. So our gamble will not have paid off. I don't think he's going to foul us with a thrower. That would be an interesting decision. Okay. So we're down 2, he's down 2, and we're back out. So we didn't actually make as much headway as it felt like we were making into his team there. Which is a little on the sad side, but, you know, it does happen. Just wondering about going for a strength 4s on the line situation here. Could make it so he has to one dice those guys to knock him over. Let's see, what else have we got that we can put up here? I guess you want to come up. Let's actually spread these guys to here. And who else are we going to put up there? Who do we want on the left side? I guess Bjorn? No, Bjorn's very valuable. I might actually put Torstein because I think he's probably going to use the sure hands guy. And then we'll get our 2 blitzers either side. And our runner and our agility guard in the middle. And I think overall, I'm pretty happy with that. Of course, this will fail if he gets a quick snap. It'll fail horribly, but I know if I was facing this, I'd feel very reticent about going for it if I was the elves, because you don't want to be throwing 1 dice blocks on the first turn unless you absolutely have to. So my hope is that we can make him avoid hitting down the front line altogether. And it does look like it may have discouraged him. Yeah, he doesn't need this guy to be here if he doesn't want. He can move him at 1. What I would normally do is put this guy here, and then these two on the outsides, because then you just have 1 guy to dodge away with a 2+ reroll dodge. That's my usual play against this. Where is he set up strongest? Oh, it's hard to tell. I'd prefer it to go to this catcher, so I'm going to kick this way. Oh, that's right. He has this guy. Okay. Oh, very sunny. Interesting. Good bounce, good bounce. Yeah, I put it this way because if he's going to throw it to a catcher, I'd rather it was on this catcher who has no, you know, blocking skills. Okay, that's extremely aggressive. And didn't pay off. I mean, you're looking at a 5 or 6 to knock us down there, so I don't know if that reroll is worth it unless you know, if he had Mighty Blow, I'd feel like, okay, yeah, trying to get that numbers advantage, but when you're trying to roll a 5 or 6, yeah. I don't know if it's worth it against Norse. I can see the mentality behind it, though. I assume he's just going to hold on to it back there. Yeah. Okay, I think we're going to pressure it a little bit. Before we do anything else. Okay, now how do we want to approach this? We don't have a numbers advantage yet. I think I probably want to try and hit here. Try and dismantle this catcher early. Not happening. We'll try and give him a touch of protection. Okay, now what's going on this side? Don't mind popping our other... I don't mind having the Ulfs being kind of the hunters right now. They don't have the agility to dodge away from these guys, but they're annoying to try and take down. So I think what we're going to do... Okay, here is our strip baller. You're going to go there, because that really helps cover that. You're going to go... here to help cover that. You're gonna just sit into the middle. And we're just gonna see what they do. I feel like they're maybe gonna try and get it over to this side and then push down this wing. But that's why we're keeping this guy somewhat close. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. I guess it stands this guy up though if he's just looking to have that for protection, so if I dodge it, that's fair. There's a lot of dodging there. Okay, so it looks like he's pushing down this side again. I wonder if he's going to throw to this. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking. So he can push in that way, come down here. Uber is dead. Well. No. That's why we bought an extra player. So we're sad to lose the tackle. We're sad to lose Uber. But he wasn't so good that he was not worth replacing. It's a tackler down, which is sad. But, you know, we've got more important players. Bjorn. Rollo. Ragnar. That's about it, really. Everybody else is fairly expendable. Okay, so he's doing the hold back. Fair enough. Oh, where is he? I think if you were going to pass, you'd at least try and get it into 4+ range. 5+ is asking a lot. Now we could blitz through here and get onto his throw, but, you know, throws can dodge. That's a 2 dice against, right? Yeah, thought so. Alright. So we do need to reinforce this side, because he's made a bit of an aggressive gambit. Let's see. So I think we're going to try and knock him over with Rollo first, and if that doesn't work, we'll probably bring in the big guns. I suppose it makes sense for Ragnar to hit this one. There we go. Alright. Okay, that means that we can get Bjorn in here. That is fine. Okay, now let's give Rollo a test. We don't really expect this to work. Okay, it did. Nice. I don't mind piling on here because he's stunned anyway. If he was KO'd, I would just let the KO go, but okay, didn't work out. So now we can bring... Let's see, we'll bring you around here. I don't think you can score yet, but let's just make it really awkward. You can go here. Make that catch more awkward if he decides to throw it there. You can go here. And we'll just try and close this in a little bit. Very nice. And I'm going to angle him away, so that if he pushes into this corner it's a bit easier for us. Very nice. Okay. Solid turn. Yeah, in this situation, so with piling on, if we had rolled a KO, like because we rolled a stun, and there's nobody that he's really helping to mark up here, and he has jump up to be able to move away, piling on is 100% like not gonna hurt us. Oh, that was was risky because now we can definitely blitz here. Let's see. I think we will do it this way. Nice. Squeeze him in. Do we take... I think we take this guy up. Because of the agility, he could prove very useful up there. And then we attempt this, even though there is some inherent risk. There's nobody else we need to watch too hard down there. Good start, good start. That's just what happened in the first half as well. We just push him straight back. Okay. And we'll just come in here as well. And I think that means that we pop this guy here. This guy here. And this guy here. Let's make it really awkward to get back there, eh? Okay. Alright, risk-taking time. We're gonna try and pick this up. And the reason I'm moving people around like this is in case this goes horribly wrong. Because we're trying to pick it up with agility 2 here, so... Oh, there we go. All we needed to do was get Kjetil the ball to level up. Perhaps he will be our new ball carrier. What are you doing out here? I'm a bit confused about what happened to our setup here. Did we had an extra person who we've now lost. Okay. Yeah, I might have just let that go till the end of the game, except there was no guarantee that he was going to pick it up on the last turn, so... I guess we dropped this one shallow, right? It's running him even further away. Okay. I mean, picking up the ball is a little risky here if you don't want me to hit you. Leveled him up, that's pretty nice. It's a lot of GFIs. I don't think I do the GFIs there. So just maneuvering into position this time. We're actually going to leave Floki back in case they try and punt it. Because that would be viable. I would totally be thinking of doing that. Going after our kicker. Try and complete the kicker walls. Kick it down. It served its purpose there. Oh, that's interesting. That suggests he wants to try and make a play here. Which, with Berserkers on the field, and indeed Ulfs, is a little bit, okie-dokie. I don't think he expected that to work. Let's see. That's actually a little bit awkward. This would be a 2 dice into 1 dice, yeah? Let's protect it real quick. I'm going to try and pick it up with Harold. I guess I could do... Yeah, I could do this. And then it's fine. Nice. I haven't been paying too much attention to how much damage he's taken, but he's definitely taken some. But he's not taken as much as I expected, I should say. Alright, so we're not going to try and pick it up. I'm just going to try and protect it. And then see if Harold can pick it up. I mean, if he didn't move, I would just leave him alone and go get the ball, honestly. But he's sort of playing this weird in-between game. Okay, may have gone away altogether now. But at least he did it on turn 15. Yeah, no, I think if you give up on the game, he did kind of the thing of running back, which makes sense. If he had run all his guys into the corner, I'd just ignore his guys, go pick up the ball, and take it in. Or attempt to anyway. We're trying to do this with Harold. Okay, he's back. And he's also blitzing us as well, so it's still technically kind of game on. That's going to be a reroll. This might actually scout it to one of our players, which would be interesting. Nope. Does take it a little bit closer to the end zone now. Who's most in our way here? This guy's kind of a bit in the way. So let's get Floki up there just in case, because I might try and get it to him if this doesn't work this turn. Alright, so no problem there. I think we'll move Bjorn down. We'll move Kalf up. Nice. I mean, he's not gonna level up, but anytime you can get SPP on Ulfs is valuable. As we've proven by them neither of them leveling up for so many games. Coming in for a hit here. Golf, our new player, surviving the game somehow. Don't think you get this guy up. Yeah, I'm a bit confused by that. Because he's still eminently blockable here, right? Or blitzable, I should say. So I think just leaving him down makes more sense. Alright, done. I feel like that's probably our most emphatic win. I feel like he kept sort of giving up and then not giving, like half not giving up and then giving up. It was a bit of a weird one, but I do understand the sentiment as, what was it, like a game or two ago? We pretty much just lay down and gave up as well. But that was the thing, he would kind of give up but then still be blitzing us, which is definitely code for I'm not that I'm still playing with an idea of, oh dear, if it's circ match to level up. Oh dear. It kind of just is suggestive of like, I still want to get some SPP out of this, and if he wants to get some SPP out of it, then we want to get some SPP out of it. We're not just going to let him knock over our guys. Not actually a ton of armor breaks. 13 is not tons. He got 5 armor breaks from 14, we got 13 from 43, so we both did pretty well. A lot of ours, I think, did come from our Mighty Blow as well. Oof, we did. I guess most of our armor breaks, or not most, but a decent chunk were injuries. That is quite a lot. But again, I think that's Mighty Blow kicking in as well. That is so much SPP. 9, 12, 15, 19, 21, 24. Now let's see, look, we only rolled 3 1s. I guess which explains armor percentage. I can never remember where it kicks in. He did roll a lot of 1s. I wasn't wrong. Where did it really hit him worst? Catches were bad. GFIs were actually good. Dodges? Dodges were pretty bad. Although he did try some pretty bad dodges at the end there, so that is kind of skewed. So despite rolling so many 1s, I guess a lot of them were in his armor class. Yeah. Because he actually hasn't done horrifically anywhere apart from catches. That is really bad. But he only tried 7 altogether anyway. Anywho, what a weird game, eh? That's 2 weird games against High Elves now. So Kettle can get blocked, as is only right and fitting. That is most excellent. And Fitzherk. I mean, we could get another tackler. We could be interesting and give him Fend, seeing as he's always going to be on the line. Let me think about that, because we lost a tackler in that game. We do technically have a full 14 still, but we have enough money that we could easily replace him. It would leave us with only 2 tacklers for our next game, but 2 is not bad. That's more than a lot of teams have. And I don't know if I want tackle on on a movement 5 player, who I normally just want to put on when I've run out of other players. I don't know if tackle makes him, like if he had got guard like Ivar, you know, he'd be hanging around, I expect. But I think Fitzurk may be going the way of Uber and being replaced. It's also thematic. So let's see. 612 records looking a bit better again. Was it? Yeah, that was yesterday, or whenever it was. We played that painful game against Ogres, where we kind of had a reverse of this. But yeah, surprisingly decent stats on the team. 9 games. I think we've still got a few days. Yeah, we've still got a few days. Might be able to fit a couple more in. But honestly, I hate to say it, but they've been really fun to play. And our team is really solid. And has room, not that we want people to die, but it has room for people to die and be replaceable. Obviously the Berserkers are the worst ones because our Ulfs haven't leveled up well, but now that both Ulfs are in this kind of state, like Kjetil will start to speed up if he can stay on the pitch. And Harold just needs to do a vanity pass, I guess, which is never going to happen, but eventually maybe he'll injure somebody. And with 2 block Ulfs, one of them should get to Mighty Blow soon, in which case these guys are at least slightly less reliant. We're slightly less reliant on them. But yeah, overall, very happy. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna dash off now. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.